What's the vibes, man? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I am Dream. Here we go. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy on the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's this channel you watching right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you're on. If you're watching on Twitter, let me get a heart and a retweet. We'd greatly appreciate that. If you are watching on YouTube, please do me a favor, like the video, share the video to your group chats, all that good stuff. Sub to the channel Blunt Money Bets, and most importantly, you want all the plays when they drop. Sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video in the bio of my Twitter page. Also, if you want to research what I use, the tools I've been using to research this season so far, it's been a really good season. It's the Hall of Fame app, man. It is what it is. So we back. All right. With that being said, quick recap of yesterday. 4 units, a little over 4 units, was a really good day. Russ, I told you guys, now that Russ lines have went back to normal. I told you guys I'd play his points, his 6 and 6, his 8 and 8. He hit for me. We played his rebounds live. That hit. I gave you guys the all power forward parlay and said I thought I could ladder them all up, and I should have. We would have had a ridiculous night. Then he had 30. Siakam had 30. I told y'all I thought he can get 30. Because I knew that game was gonna be close. Cat had 30, like 3 or 4 straight games versus Washington. Another 30 last night, and then Aaron Gordon got 20. Like 13 in the first half, or 15 in the first half. So is what it is. Not kicking myself too tough, gave y'all a nice winner on the first day back. So it is what it is, man. We will see what we got tonight. All right. Frenzy, appreciate you always showing love. We posting the stream. AJ, my guy. Man, the trip was amazing. If you want the whole recap, yesterday's stream at the 37-minute point, I went over the whole trip, probably like a 20-minute recap of the trip. It was dope. What's good, man? Love the knowledge you share. Any good players tonight? Yeah, hopefully. Think I got a few. My boy back. What's happening, man? Hey, man. NBA been treating me good. I chose the 25% live boost on FanDuel tonight. So be on the lookout for that. Do something on the timeline as well that I really like with the 50% boost. So we'll see what we can do. All right. But without much more ado, I don't even know if that's how you say it, but let's get into it. First play of the day, Trey Murphy over 18.5 points. Let's see. Played it for a unit. Now, if Zion gets ruled out, which I doubt, because he got money on the line. We'll see, but we'll see. I doubt it though. But yeah, you can get his 19, plenty of places. DraftKings got the best odds for his over 18.5 points. And it's pretty simple. Let's start off with the matchup. Again, I'm using that good Hall of Fame app. Use promo code DREAM. Get 50% off your first month. As you see here, overall, this Charlotte defense is bad. But against small forwards in general, they are the worst in the league. All right. I don't know if it's 30 or 32 teams. Who cares? But they're terrible, obviously. I think there's 30 teams, but yeah. Threes, just as bad. Trey Murphy can get hot from 3. Norm Powell burnt me with the 3s yesterday. I should have took his points. Today I'm going to take the points, and undoubtedly he'll hit like 7 threes tonight, but whatever. Hey, hit 7 threes, cover the damn points. Either way it goes, great matchup for him against this defense. Whether or not Zion was in or not, good matchup. We'll see. As far as this season, kind of how I like it. He hasn't hit this number much this season. Flirted with it, but hasn't hit this number too much this season. So he's due. You could say he's due. Jordan Poole out of the lineup. Young rookie in there. All right. This is just his game logs this season. But against like opponents to that position, he's better than Hendricks. He's better than McDaniels. Each of them at 14. He's a little worse than Franz, but he can get a bucket less than Franz. That's Wiggins, about better than him. Young Rook probably just had a bad game there. Oubre had 19. So I like my chances here with Trey Murphy Jr. as you see, all of these guys are like third options, fourth options, fifth options, besides Franz, who's a second option. But Hendricks, and Jaden McDaniels, those are third, fourth options on their team. Wiggins, same thing, third, fourth option on his team. He's getting 21 just probably because of the positional matchup. So I think Trey Murphy the third is due for it. Plus, a little sugar on top. Pause. He said that after last game, I saw an interview with him, and he was just like, "Yo, it starts with us." He was like, "Yo, it's our job to go out there and give it our all and be as focused as we can be and play as hard as we can, and we are not doing that." So I expect a big game out of him tonight. Plus, they're 0-6. So now I would say, you definitely want to take them. I'm waiting for Zion to get ruled out. There's a play that I have in mind with New Orleans that I'm going to give out to the cord because I do want some part of New Orleans tonight. So there's a play that I have in mind and I want to take them with. But Charlotte isn't necessarily worse without Melo. I know Melo Man LaFleur. That's my favorite player in the league to watch. But they can be better without him. Trust me, they can be better without him. So, especially defensively and maybe offense efficient wise, less turnovers and shit like that. But I'm gonna see if Zion gets ruled out or not. Then I have a play, but I think New Orleans wins the game tonight. We'll see what happens, and I think Trey Murphy has a big game. Hopefully Zion get a triple double tonight. There's your first blood money bet. Zion 10 rebounds, 10 assists, plus 7,000. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, and I did his 8-8 too. I had him 8-8. I had him in Melo, I'm saying, triple doubled out. But I took Zion 8-8 too. I don't know what it is now, but I know with the Melo 8 rebounds, Zion 8 rebounds, and Zion 8 assists, it was like 3,900. So I'm assuming that Zion 8-8 got to be at least 1,000, at least 1,500. So we'll see. All right. So yeah, give me Trey Murphy over 18.5 points, 1 unit. Let's go, Trey. Next, let's look him up right now. First under of the season. The rent's too high. Perfect time to sell. It's wintertime. And we got the best heaters in the world for sale. So it's time to get off that stock, baby. Young Josh Giddey under 21.5 points, 1 unit. All unders in play. Big vibes. As you see here, Philly is number 1 in guarding the point guard position. I like that. Number 1 in assists allowed too. Now I think Giddey's usage is so high, and I think that he'll want to affect the game because he'll be getting clamped on offense. That I think his assists might well be in play tonight, even though they give up the least points and assists. Obviously, to play with Giddey, you can take the points and assists. I just want to focus on the points, just because when I look at his chart here, this isn't Josh Giddey to me. He can, and maybe I'll be wrong. Show me I'm wrong, big dog. But at the end of the day, he's only over this number of 21.5 twice. It is his last 2 games. But look at them games. Give him the Knicks. That's against Jalen Brunson. Look at this game. That's Russell Westbrook. A little bit of Schroeder, but come on. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? Orlando. Fucking who's guarding them? First of all, they ain't got no rim protection still with Wendell Carter. But what's her name? Tyus Jones, Desmond Bain, knock it off. In Detroit, K can't guard shit. So go ahead and slap VJ Edgecombe on him, a little bit of Tyrese Maxey, and a little bit of Embiid at that rim, and see if he can get a dub tonight. If he get a dub tonight, we still win the bet of under 21.5. But yeah, man, we'll see. All right. I don't know why they say Tyrese Maxey right here. Oh, that's the other Tyrese Maxey. But you see, they kept Derek White at 15. Bubs, he's at, well, I don't want to say that, but under 10. Suggs, 12. LaFleur went crazy. Derek White went crazy the first game of the season, but they came back and got right. And again, Derek White is a much better offensive player, scorer. I would tend to say all these players, you can make a case for better offensively besides Maxey. Bub Carrington, not yet, but he will eventually be a better offensive player than Josh Giddey. And Suggs, yeah, we've seen Suggs go crazy, have a bunch of 20-point games. So With that being said, man, I'm on. This is probably as high. Maybe we get a 22, 23 and a half. But I think this is as high as we're going to see Josh Giddey's line tonight. It is definitely the highest it's been all season. So I will go under that 21 and a half. Again, you can get the under 21 and a half. DraftKings like minus 130, minus 125, something like that. So I drank all the juice pause because I don't like playing unders, but I think it's a really good spot. So yeah, Josh Giddey under 21 and a half points for a unit. Let's do it. Last but not least, shout out to KC. She'll probably like this pick. Playoff basketball in November. Let's see how it works out for us. Golden State Warriors, first quarter, minus 2.5 for half a unit. They done lost 2 straight games going against a team that's not that good. I think they come out and be winning the first quarter by 5 or 6 points. Now, it's only a half unit play because these first quarter bets are super janky. Anything can happen. But I do think whether Jimmy Butler plays or not, I think we get a A-plus effort out of this rested Golden State Warrior team. Steph has not shot the ball well his last 3 games. I think we get a big game out of Steph, and it starts early. And I think Golden State is up at the end of the first quarter. So I'll take Golden State minus 2.5 on FanDuel, half a unit on that. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the straight bets. Before we get into blunt money bets, we run through the comments. Ian, thank you for the repost. Do you cap college basketball? No, I only do it during March Madness. That's it. I'm on Ryan Rollins over 4.5 assists, Giddey double-double, Oubre 2 threes. Okay, I like them looks. Dan said he glad to be back. Glad you back, my guy. Appreciate that. Giddey verse 6 is my favorite ladder tonight. P5 nice too, rebounds and assists wise. Yeah, like I said, Philly's been stopping opposing point guards from getting assists this season, but I think it's gonna be tough to Giddey to score. And when it's tough for him to score, he tends to go out of his way to affect the game overly in other situations. All right, man, let's do it. Give out a few blunt money bets. Let's see what we can do with it. 2 of my favorite plays I just gave you guys. Josh Giddey under 16.5 points. Trey Murphy over 24.5 points. So Trey Murphy to score 25. Josh Giddey under 17 points. So plus 13.20, put 0.15 units on it, basically to win 2 units. And it's just these guys maxed a little bit. Also played Trey Murphy to score 30 points at plus 894, 10th of a unit. So there's that. Shout out to Rudy Gobert, man. He was balling. They just didn't give him the ball enough. But he was balling, finished with 15. That was like a plus 280. So shout out to him. Jokic did what Jokic does. You know, he can definitely do that. And Norman Powell, he scored the points. I should have just laddered his points. He was scoring points. But well, I think he only had 25 still. Would have been a nice ladder. But yeah, that's what we on right now. Trey Murphy. This year I said I'm going to try and do more ladders. I said that. I said I'm going to try and trust my reads a little more, do a little more ladders instead of doing more blunt money bets with just bases. Try and do a little more ladders. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, I got Trey Murphy to score 25 and Josh Giddey under 16.5 points. 0.15 units on that. I'll give you guys a couple more. This is for 0.35 units. I put this on the timeline. It's a plus 694, but with the 50% DraftKings boost, it's to 1041. All right. Ingram scored 20 points. Great matchup for him. But same reason for Siakam. Kind of similar game. Nice little mid-range game. Reason why I like Siakam is pretty much the same reason I like Ingram. And he had 29 his first game versus them. So Brandon Ingram to get a dub. Joel Embiid to score 18 points. His minutes are going up and up. And we know Gucci Man LaFleur cannot guard anybody. Centers have been absolutely killing Chicago. And I want to play Embiid double-double, but I'm scared right now. But I do want to play his double-double at plus 400. Not going to hold you. Miles Bridges, 8 rebounds, RTP. Stop playing me. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. My son Miles, LaMelo snagging rebound ass out of here. Miles about to go crazy tonight. My son Miles for 8 rebounds and 4 assists for Jeremiah Fears because he's got 4 assists in like every game this season or somewhere close to it. He's starting, and we might have Zion out. So there's always that. So Jeremiah Fears, 4 assists. RTB MB, that's Miles Bridges, 8 boards. Joel Embiid, 18 points. Brandon Ingram, 20 points. 0.35 units risked on that thing. Let's get right. Let's get right. And last but not least, we had a 3-point, I think we still got it, but a 3-point promo. Trey Murphy, 4 threes. Con Knipple, 4 threes. And John Collins, 2 threes. All right. John Collins last year, day 3 dreamers know. OKC, corner threes is something that we were exploiting a lot last year. Defense so far this season is showing the same vulnerabilities. I don't want to say vulnerabilities, probably just how their defense is made. They'll just give it up to certain players. John Collins is one of the best corner 3-point shooters as far as attempts this season. Not by a lot, but he is top 25. Also, you know, Kawhi can sit. You never know what could happen. And that could be more minutes for him. So I'll take him to hit a couple threes tonight. Also, I think it's crazy. His point prop is the highest it's been all season. Kind of makes me think that Kawhi Leonard is going to sit, but we'll see. But yeah, John Collins, 2 threes. Con Knipple, rookie shooter. No LaMelo, somebody's going to get the threes up. No Brandon Miller, somebody's going to get the threes up. So he definitely can hit 4 against his defense. And Trey Murphy, told you guys, if it ain't going to be the points, I think it's going to be the threes. I doubt he has a bad game. We shall see. But I like Trey Murphy a lot. So Trey Murphy, 4 threes. Con Knipple, 4 threes. And 2 threes for John Collins. That is a plus 1304. Without the boost, with the boost, it's a plus 1700 pretty much. 0.15 units risked on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Those are blunt money bets. I got a few more. As far as the all these shit's going down. Let me play this shit and put this in the court. And I'll give it to you guys real quick, too. Pause. And it's pretty. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five assists for Jeremiah Fears, 4 assists for Jonathan Kuminga, and 3 assists for the Zing, affectionately known, well, Kristaps Porzingis, affectionately known as the Zing. So yeah, man, Porzingis without Trae Young been dishing that thing a little bit. It's a group, you know. Hold on, make sure I put this in the board. It's a group effort. I told you guys already like Jeremiah Fears. I think his assist line is a bit off. Hold on. Yeah, I think his assist line's a bit off. And if what you call it don't play, if Zion Williamson don't play, oh man, yeah, them things could get really through the roof. But as far as the Zing, man, coming off a 5 assist game, 28 minutes, which is a season high, those are things I like to see. Hopefully you get 28, 30 minutes again tonight. But yeah, 5 assists, 1 assist the game before that, but the game before that, 7 assists. The Zing, dishing that thing. All right, so shit, I just need 3. I ain't trying to go too crazy with you. Shit. Matter of fact, he got 2 assists every game this season except for 1. I'll take the Zing to get 3. All right, and Jonathan Kuminga assist. Shout out to KC, who put us on JK assists early, but he's got 3 assists every game this season, I believe, except for 1. And Jimmy Butler's probably going to sit out. So the fact that his 3 assists are sitting there at minus 150, I'm sorry, he's got 3 assists every game except for 2. So the fact that his 3 assists are sitting out there at minus 150, knowing that, you know, a guy with a lot of usage is probably going to be out, I think that's a good deal. All right. And last but not least, oh, that's it. Yeah. 5, 4, 3. 3, 4, 5. So 3 for Porzingis, 4 for Kuminga, and 5 assists for Jeremiah Fears, plus 943. And I forgot to put this fucking stream in the court, but it's cool because they could always watch it afterwards. You know? And now I'll say, ladies and gentlemen, those are your blunt money bets, man. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. If you are watching on Twitter, yeah, y'all tripping on YouTube. You niggas like the video, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, the likes going up. Appreciate it. There's 21 niggas on YouTube watching. You niggas is not liking the video. Turn this bitch into an info commercial, even though I'm about to get off. But yeah, no 5-day 5K yet. I'm tight. Pause. Fucking Julius Randle decided to chase a triple double last night. That's the only reason why we didn't hit our first day, and it only fell 2 points short. Everything else hit pretty easily actually. So we get back in the lab tonight. I'm not tripping on it, you know, just it is what it is. But we get in the lab tonight and see what we can do. All right. But I need to see who's in, who's out before we go ahead and you know lock that in. All right. Mark said AJ Green 10 points, Kelly Oubre 15. Why everybody like Oubre? Oubre has been hooping. That's why Oubre has been hooping. But everybody like Oubre. I'm trying to think. Did he used to play for Chicago? No, he didn't play for Chicago. Why is everybody on Oubre tonight? Niggas on Oubre. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that, man. Music lover, what up? What up? What up? Shout out to Mr. Russell Westbrook. Caught this double early. You know how we love a good revenge game on this channel. This is a revenge narrative, get this back in blood channel. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I always told you guys, shout out to the Hall of Fame app, the app that I have up right now. I told y'all niggas, shout out to Hall of Fame app. I told them, like, look, man, I'm an honest nigga. I don't use this shit for hey, they like Tyrese Maxey PRA. I'm like, I don't really use this shit for the NFL because I'm not like an NFL capper. Like, we get money in the NFL. Don't get it twisted, but I'm not about to be looking at all this charts and shit. Like I told them. But when the NBA come around, oh yeah, I'll use this bitch every day. I told them. But yeah, man, shout out to the Hall of Fame app. Make sure y'all download that. Big vibes. Yeah, King Rusty, man. Couldn't bet on Kobe. Didn't get a chance to bet on him, unfortunately. But man, Russ is like the next best thing. You just know he's gonna bring it. You know, certain nights he's gonna bring it. But yeah, Blunt Money Bets in the building, and they on Maxey PRA. Could not talk you off of it. Good matchup for Edgecombe. Good matchup for Maxey. I like Embiid points as well. I see y'all like Oubre. I think that game's gonna be a high scoring game. I actually liked the over. Hall of Fame app too, by the way. If y'all can, I know this is tough, really tough to ask. But if y'all can, shout out to the homie Solo who just got the app. Eventually, if y'all could get like potential assists on there, which I know is really hard to track, or rebound chances, Liddy. Pistons looking good, bro. Need Ivy and potentially Beasley back soon. Yeah, but the writing's on the wall. I think them boys are gonna be up out of there. One of them two boys is gonna be up out of there, and I think we'll have a Giannis, maybe not a Giannis, but we'll have a big player coming to maybe a Lauri Markkanen, whatever. But we'll have a big player coming pretty soon. Duran's been playing okay, but the fact that they didn't extend Duran and Ivy's hurt again, I don't see those guys being in the future of the Pistons as much as I love Jalen Duran. I think it's gonna be Cade, and I think they're gonna really scrap it. And hey, you know, bring somebody in and work around those two, maybe get a big three. But Duran isn't gonna end up being that guy. So you might as well bring in Lauri at the 4. Hopefully you can get you a 3 and D5. Maybe Isaiah, even though he's too small. But Isaiah, he's so good on defense. Maybe you can get away with him at the 5. Maybe. I don't think so. Isaiah Stewart at the 5, but he's maybe more of a bench player, a defensive big off the bench. But they're gonna have to make another hit in the draft. Or when somebody, Usar's gonna have to pop. If Usar, you said the same thing as me, same time as me. If Usar pop, now we got something. Because K for sure. Lauri's looking like he for sure. Even though I worry about Lauri, but he's a great number 2. I know that. I know he's a great number 2. I don't know about him being a number 1 because he's just been putting up numbers on the ass team. But number 2, especially in the East. Yeah, Lloyd could get right. Lloyd can get right, and you need Usar, and then maybe just one more piece, one more good draft pick, or maybe at that point, you keep Ivy because that's all you need, or Malik Beasley. Just did a bunch of threes, but yeah, Detroit's looking really solid, man. Detroit's looking really solid, building around K, young Usar. Yeah, you're right. He's on BJ 6 assists and Zesty McCain 3 threes plus 1200. Let the rookies eat. Young Sass is back today. I saw his threes and I was gonna play him. You thinking the same thing as me? I'm like, yo, Young Sass gonna hit 2 threes tonight. There's no way he's not gonna hit 2 tonight. But I don't know about his minutes, so I'll have to do a little more due diligence. If he's gonna get 26 minutes tonight, then I'm definitely going. I'll oblige. I'll oblige. But again, I feel the same way about that Philly backcourt. I hate to just rip the scab off, but I ain't got time for this. Somebody gonna have to look. All right, you're not about to have a backcourt of 3 niggas that's 6'5". Maxey staying, Edgecombe staying, Young Sassy's out of there. And I said Young Sassy's out of there last year because they just too small of a backcourt. Now Edgecombe's a little bigger, so you can make it like if he's gonna end up being like D Wade, okay. Because D Wade didn't have to play point. D Wade had a point guard a lot of his career, and he was just a little smaller two at 6'3", 6'4", just like Edgecombe, little 6'4", 6'5", who can defend, who's super athletic, who's strong. Okay. But you ain't about to have Young Sassy and Maxey, 2 6'3" niggas out there who can't really defend like that. That's not happening. I said that last year. Shout out to them for drafting Edgecombe. I think that's the reason they wanted Edgecombe so bad too, because they knew that. But yeah, Lloyd and Cade is it. Money making Rons shared the stream. Appreciate that. Cade Usar, Lloyd definitely solid. Tobias, Levert, Duncan gone too. Oh yeah, everybody. It's rebuild time in Detroit, but it's like a quick rebuild. But you need some Spurs luck, man. You need some of that Spurs luck. You need some good GMing. You need like a good draft pick. You need like a team like New Orleans to do some dumb shit like Atlanta. Atlanta gonna be in some shit because they gonna trade Trae Young and build around Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels or just fuck it, Jalen Johnson. You still got Porzingis there, Onyeka. You got some nice little pieces, but they gonna trade Trae Young, fuck around and get back maybe another building block. God forbid they're able to get Ja Morant. And then you about to get a top 5 pick with New Orleans in this draft, which is fucking bonkers. Any 3 of these top 3 niggas you get is going to change your franchise. You can bet that. If you get the boy from Kansas, and shout out to my Rochester niggas, man. My niggas from my hometown getting crazy out there. It's a boy from Arizona who went stupid last night. I didn't even know he was from the town. I think he had like 27 and like 6 last night. He was busting Florida ass. I was looking at the highlights today. It's like, yeah, boy, busting their ass. And then my guy, I met him once, but but his dad is my guy. His dad is like a local legend in the town. His dad name is Melvin Council, but everybody call him Boom. Still nice to this day at like 40 something, still be hooping, busting niggas ass to this day. But he grew up across the street from me. And when he was like a city local legend, he used to come in our backyard and play against us because my older brother was really good at basketball too. So them two used to play, and I used to play back there with them and get my ass bust paws because they was in high school, seniors and shit. I was like in 7th grade, 8th grade. But his son, Boom's son, Melvin Council Jr., plays for Kansas and had a good game last night. By way of St. Bonaventure and Wagner, I think. Then that transfer portal went to Kansas. I was so happy. I'm like, yo, shout out to Boom, man, and shout out to Melvin Council Jr. So my city boys putting on. My boys is putting on, man. For real, I'm so happy. So I'll be watching a lot of them this year. But with that being said, that's what Detroit need. They need some of that luck where they get a really good draft pick, man. Like Philly had no business getting Edgecombe. They was gonna be fucked because Embiid on his way out, Paul George on his way out. You got Maxey and you got Young Sass, but that ain't enough to build. They got lucky now. They got Edgecombe, okay. Even though they should have took Ace Bailey, Wait, was Ace already there? Yeah, they probably should have took Ace, baby. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. VJ Edgecomb's a fucking monster, so I'm tripping. I still like Ace though. So yeah, but this draft gonna be crazy. Boozer, VJ, and that boy from Kansas. All three of them niggas, probably future Hall of Famers. All three of them. This is just crazy. We the Webs, my guy. What up? A long time. Hope all is well. Yeah, man. Can't complain. Make the lies because of the new position at my job, but glad to still see you doing it. Yeah, man. Well, salute to you for getting a new gig. Yeah, man. Still doing our thing. Happy the NBA season is back, man. Ready to get this bread. Beverly No Hills. You was on vacation. Never asked your opinion on VJ, but yeah, I do see D Wade and him pause. Yeah, man. He looked like D Wade to me for sure. Jamal Murray, 7 boards yesterday. Pay attention there for the season. I might have to. It was crazy because I didn't ever look at. I was watching that game for other reasons. Russ, obviously. So I wasn't like checking his box score, but it's like every time I looked up, he did have a board. I counted 3, and I was like not really paying attention. A lot of times he just had the ball in his hand. I'm like, I don't know, did he get that rebound or not? Like, I don't know if he got the rebound or if somebody got it, handed it to him. But like 3 times I saw him go get the rebound. So yeah, good call last night on that. Tapped in late. Yeah, can't wait for your NC tourney bets in March Bowl. Seems like you tapped in early this season. Yeah, definitely tapped in early this season because the freshman class so nice, and that's what's gonna bring eyes, to the that's what's gonna bring eyes to the sport. It just is what it is. Yeah, you want to develop stars and all that shit, but we already know the best players leave. So if you got 3 generational niggas, like this is like if T-Mac had to go to high school, or LeBron had to go to high school. I mean, had to go to college, or Kobe had to go to college, or like KG. That's what these niggas is supposed to be. And you look at them all their first games, they looking like that. Like these niggas is like 17, 18 years old, maybe one like 19, putting up dubs in their first college games, not against ass teams. Boozer might have had like 30 and 20 against Tennessee or some shit. AJ last night, Raw probably had like a dub against a decent or probably a good Villanova team, a really good, like with veteran college players. You drop them niggas, all 3 of them niggas in the league, especially AJ. He ready. You drop all 3 of them niggas in the league right now, they averaging 13 to 15 points. Because all 3 of them is better than VJ Edgecombe. It's crazy. This, and I'm probably missing like 2 to 4 other bangers. Those just the top 3. Yeah, I ain't even talk about Kyan. Yeah, he had 15 his first game. I seen that. I seen he had 15. But yeah, I'm gonna be tapped in with my son from the time. This point guard from Arizona, I'm gonna be tapped in. If he getting 26, I don't know if he a junior or a freshman or what. If he getting 26, first time I seen him, I gotta see. But yeah, man. Quick recap. We'll see what we can do tonight. Again, be on the lookout for some live plays and the 5-day 5K challenge. Will be on the timeline once we get final injury news. But yeah, just to recap, we on Josh Giddey under 21.5 points, 1 unit. Trey Murphy over 18.5 points, 1 unit. And Golden State Warriors first quarter -2.5, half a unit. Other than that, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, let me know what you are on. Let me get a heart and a retweet on Twitter if you can. On YouTube, like I said, sub to the channel Blunt Money Bets. Like the video, get me in the algorithm. Would greatly appreciate that. Again, sub to the channel, use the Hall of Fame app. We'll download the Hall of Fame app and use promo code DREAM for your first month half off. If you want to use the research tools I'm using. And last but not least, man, if you want all the plays the second they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video, in the bio of my Twitter page. Unpopular opinion, Cooper Flag is ass. Somebody said, and I think it was Bill Simmons who said this. And I was surprised because I thought he would be all over him. But he was like, and a few people said this, they never thought he would be a star. And I said this too. And I can see a star, but I don't see a superstar. But I could see him going on eventually going on because I don't think Tyrese Maxey will ever be a superstar. Maybe he will, but he raw as fuck. He raw as fuck. But like to me, yeah, no, let's not even start this shit. But it's only like 5 superstars to me, 10 at the most. Like Donovan Mitchell, he's not a superstar. He's super nice, but like a suit like Shea, that's a superstar. Jokic, that's a superstar. Giannis, that's a superstar. KD, that's a superstar. Like, there's no fault. Like, is this nigga a superstar? Well, what? Nah. If it don't just roll off, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think Cooper ever be a superstar, but I think he could be a star. I think he could be a star. I think he could put up 22, 8, and 6, which is all-star numbers. Them all-star numbers. A lot of years. That's like 6-time all-star. I can see that. I can see that. So I don't want to say he asked, but everybody was saying how like he would be the number one. I think niggas was saying he would be the number 1 draft pick this year. That's nah. Nah. Them AJ videos of him rapping the Gunna on the timeline every year. NBA team loses, be crying. I ain't see that. The AJ videos him rapping to Gunna. Well, I remember when I first discovered him, I was looking at his IG. I don't even use IG, but the only way I could get at the young boy Paul, Super Pauls. But as far as like check him out, it's another nigga too I like better than all them niggas. Is the light-skinned nigga. He played football too. He like 6'7", 260. Hopefully he lose a little weight. He nice as fuck. He a senior this year. He the number 1 player in the class this year. He nice as fuck. He was busting AJ ass in the game I was watching. When he was in 11th grade, AJ was in 12th. But would that be so? I just like I really got turned on to this shit at the Peach Ball like last summer or 2 summers ago. I got turned on to the Peach Ball, or maybe 3 summers ago. I don't know. But ever since then, I'm like, oh shit, like these young niggas is nice. I was like, yo, these young niggas doing crazy shit. So that's when I started trying to look at IG and all that, and I seen him rapping Gunna on the bus on the way to the game, but I never seen him on the timeline doing it. But I don't got IG. So. What's the vibes, man? Fahrenheit 451, my boy in the building. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you're on. Flag playing out of position, man. He gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be all right. Superstar sacred territory, though. That's a fact. Something like, but I'm taking Draymond Green first basket 3-pointer. Peep the loss. You ain't gotta tell me. Shit, last year that's all we talked about on this channel. My dumb ass just never took it. Shit, he had that. He probably hit that shit about 7 times. And I know I talked about it for a fact on stream 4 of them 7. I talked about the majority of times he took it. I never did it. So yeah, I mean, especially if what you call it gonna be out, I definitely think it's worth it for sure. All right, though. Like I said, that like button on the way out. Greatly appreciate y'all rock with me. Appreciate that. Hopefully you found the stream entertaining and informative, man. But you know the vibes. Get to this cat.